Trying to interpret a man's intention can sometimes be like solving a puzzle where the pieces keep changing shape. It's even more complicated when trying to understand a woman's intention, but we'll be focusing on the first one here. Below are some of the 5 common mistakes most women make when dealing with a man and his intentions, and how to avoid them. 1. Overthinking every little thing. Let me tell you something funny. Some girls would spend a weekend analyzing why their boyfriend didn't use emojis in his text. FYI, maybe he is not an emoji guy. Most women often fall into the trap of overthinking. They are always analyzing every text, every gesture, every word, trying to figure out what it all means. Sometimes a text is just a text, not a secret code to be cracked. Overthinking can lead to confusion and anxiety, and it can cause you to read too much into things. It can make you jump to conclusions. So try to take things at face value and avoid jumping to conclusions. 2. Ignoring the pattern and red flags. Consistency is key. If he's consistently kind and caring, that speaks volumes. A single grand gesture doesn't mean much if it's followed by weeks of radio silence. Remember the saying, actions speak louder than words, but actions mean nothing without consistency. You have to look for patterns in his behavior rather than one-off actions. Also, if a guy is consistently flaky, rude, or dismissive, it's a red flag that he's not worth your time. Ignoring these red flags can lead to heartache down the line. Trust your gut and pay attention to how he treats you. If he's not treating you with respect and kindness, it's time to move on. 3. Letting the past hurts cloud your judgment. We've all got baggage, but don't let past relationships dictate your current one. If you've been burned before, it's easy to see red flags where there are none. Take a deep breath and give him a fair shot. Don't let one sad event stop you from experiencing happiness. Not every guy is a repeat of your ex, but get wiser and use the previous point given above, number lush 2, to see if he's worth your time. 4. Mistaking friendliness for flirting. Here's a classic mix-up. Just because he's nice doesn't mean he's into you romantically. Some guys are naturally friendly and might not even realize they're sending mixed signals. If you're unsure, look for signs that he's going out of his way specifically for you. Is he spending more time with you than normal? Is he making special plans or just being generally nice? There's a big difference. If you think he is into you, it's important to take things slow and not rush into a relationship. Try to enjoy getting to know each other. 5. Expecting him to show love the same way you do. Picture this. You're a words of affirmation type, and he's all about acts of service. You keep waiting for sweet texts, but he is fixing your car or he gets you breakfast in bed. Different strokes for different folks. So pay attention to how he shows his love. It might not be your way, but it's his way. That's what counts. But you can also make him understand your love languages. Conclusion. Understanding a man's intention could feel like hard work, but it doesn't have to be. Just keep it simple. Avoid overthinking and look for consistent actions. Here's the question you should ask. Is he consistently caring or consistently dismissive? Forget about one-time inconsistent grand gestures. It means nothing. If he's consistently caring, it means you found him, and it's time to learn how to keep him. How many people do you know that tried to make a relationship thrive without learning how to? It's like driving a car without learning how to. You may get it right eventually, but at a cost. You'll need to learn how to make that relationship blissful, so your next or current relationship doesn't end up like the last one. Because life's too short, and you don't want a series of relationships to end up as a failure, as you don't want to waste your time having failed relationships. Thanks for watching.